Come on, Rel. Come on, Rel.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see, I'm back for another video and I'm so excited to do this for y'all. So before I even get started, I just want to go ahead and say make sure y'all like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to do all that. Repost. I support anything. As long as it's positive, make sure y'all do that for me. Go ahead and do that for your girl. Anyways, I'm really thankful for everyone that watches my videos and, that clicks on them, that does anything to support me. Even if you just watch it for a little bit, I thank you so much and I'm really grateful for all the support. I'd like to say that it has been brought to my attention multiple times that in all of my videos, literally, in all of my videos, I cuss a lot, I do the extra most, I just be saying a lot of stuff or be doing stuff that is like, ooh, maybe you shouldn't have said that. Maybe you shouldn't have posted that to the internet. And I understand that. But on the same note, in my video making process, I don't want to do anything that's not me. And I feel like me talking to y'all how I would talk to myself when I always talk to myself is like that. Like, I'm gonna cuss, I'm gonna say bitch, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna act extra, I'm gonna be loud because that's how I am. And so I just want to say that while I support everyone that watches me, I don't want to offend anyone or, make anyone feel uncomfortable because I know family watches this channel and, other people as well. So with that being said, sorry if I did anything to offend anyone, but at the end of the day, y'all, I'm sorry. Like, y'all know I just turned 21 and I don't give a fuck. Sorry, not sorry. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. But at the end of the day, I'm living my best life. So I want to talk like I'm living my best life. I want to talk like that. And I want to act like that. Because I feel like that's what's going to make this channel good. It's going to be me being me authentically, not trying to be, something else or trying to act a different way. Like, I want to act how I usually act and talk how I usually talk. Yeah, sometimes I do cuss a lot. I get that. A lot of times I just be saying stuff and it don't even make sense. Like, you really didn't have to say bitch, hoe 5 times in one sentence. Like, I know that and I'm aware of that. I'm working on my vocabulary. I'm trying to do better. Sometimes it's just hard and sometimes the first words that come to my mind are cuss words. That's terrible. But when you grow up and with a family that cusses all the time and you're raised on cussing, literally cussing is second nature. Like, go around my family, go around my grandma for one day and y'all will literally see. I showed y'all on my last video, my Thanksgiving video. If you haven't watched it, go look now. My granny don't play. So anyways, we're going to get into this video. You see by the title, this video is going to be my boy rant part 2. So right now we're just going to get started. My little video. I got my other iPhone out right now. I'm feeling important using my phone to make a video on my other phone. I'm selling this phone too, by the way. It's an iPhone 8, not the Plus, just the regular. It's gold. Selling it. It's in great condition. Everything still works. No cracks on nothing. Hit me up if you're trying to buy it. I'll sell it for a good price. If not, I'll probably just keep using it for stuff like this. Literally. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the first thing that happened to me recently. So this was over Thanksgiving break. Y'all know about my little, well, I don't know for those of y'all that know about it or for those of y'all that don't know about it. I have this little classroom boyfriend, right? And his name is Christian. His name is Christian, pretty sure. Yeah, his name is Christian. I keep forgetting his name because I be thinking it's either Christian or Christopher because he goes by Chris. But when I met him, he told me to call him something completely different. It's weird. So for those of y'all that don't know about my classroom boyfriend, he's this little white boy in one of my psychology classes, in my cultural psychology class. First day of class, he came, sat by me or whatever, and I was like, okay, that's cool. You can sit by me. So he sat by me. He was cool. We had to work in a little group project together. He ended up giving me his number by the end of class. And he told me to call him Saga. He said he does music, and he told me to call him that. So that's what I saved his name in my phone as. Y'all, this man has never texted me or anything like ever since I gave him my number. I ran into him one time at the smoke shop. He was buying a bong, and I think I was just in there getting some Rillos or a lighter or something. And I bumped into him, and I was like, oh yeah, like we should hang out sometime. And he was like, bet, like hit me up. But anytime I hit you up with just like a simple hey, you can't ever respond. But y'all, this man, tell me why this man had the nerve over Thanksgiving break, on Thanksgiving Day. He texted me on Thanksgiving Day and he was like, when is the final exam? First of all, it's Thanksgiving, so if you're going to text my phone, the first thing you should be saying is, Happy Thanksgiving. You were in class when the information was given out about the final because I was sitting next to you. So I'm confused as to why you're texting me on Thanksgiving Day on this gracious holiday and trying to bug me about some schoolwork that I'm clearly not interested in. Y'all, I didn't text him back because I'm just like, that is so disrespectful. Like, you can't hit me up any other time, but as soon as you want to know when the final is, which you should already know, you want to hit me up. Forget going to the group meet. Forget doing anything else. Forget maybe emailing the professor. You just want to text me, but can't even say no happy Thanksgiving. I left that butt on red because I'm like, that's disrespectful. Like, I am not in the mood for that. You can't be getting my number on the first day of class, sitting by me on the second day of class, running into me on the whatever day of class at the smoke shop, and you can't even text me a simple happy Thanksgiving. He's only texted me like twice out of the whole semester. It was one time was Thanksgiving, and I think the other time was like a week or two before that when we had homecoming. He asked me if it was any parties going on. But anytime I text you, you can't respond. And I was like, oh, maybe he's at work. I asked him, I was like, oh, so you must work like during the week. Because I usually be texting him during the week. He like, no, I only work on the weekends. So how come you can't ever text me back? Why you can't ever hang out if you only work on the weekends? Oh, well, our last day of class was the day of the final. And the final was on December 2nd. That was my last time I seen him. I told him good luck. And that was it. I don't think I'll talk to him ever again, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I just thought it would have been cool to have like a little white relationship, whatever, try something new, but I guess we done with that. So yeah, I'm done with classroom boyfriend. Like, he wasn't what I thought he was gonna be. Like, I think he friend zoned me really early, and I think I was just too stupid to realize it. But I'm like, if a boy gonna sit by me multiple times and get my number, why would he want to friend zone me? Like, why wouldn't he at least want to hang out on some like, do you want to smoke type shit like all the other dudes? But, you know, hey, I guess he not like all the other dudes. Saga, if you watching this, / Christian, if you watching this, just to know, you had my heart. And I was telling everyone you were my boyfriend. Like, you were popular on my Snapchat for a few weeks. And you didn't do anything with that. We could have had some. We could have had a little swirl in the mix. But you didn't want the swirl. And you know you liked my hair. You told me you liked my hair when it was in box braids and it was when it was in my natural fro. You liked it. So I know you like this chocolate. Anyways, I'm not butthurt over you anymore. I'm over it. But I just wanted to say that you kind of hurt my feelings by not really trying to hang out with me. Because why did you get my number? Why did you want my number if you know what, maybe you just wanted my number because you thought, y'all, I think he just wanted my number so I can help him out in class. But I don't think he really liked me. Man, I'm mad that I just realized that, like, making this video, I just realized I don't think this man really liked me, y'all. Like, maybe he thought I was cute, but I think I just seemed like a smart girl, and he just kind of was like, yeah, I wanted to get her number. A couple of weeks ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, I'm on my apartment shuttle. I think I just got on the shuttle. I was on my way home. And for those of y'all that don't know, my shuttle picks up at U of H and it picks up at TSU because my apartments are U of H and TSU based. So, with that being said, this guy gets on my shuttle from TSU. And I'm sitting at the back of the bus this time. Usually I sit at the front, but for some reason that day I was sitting at the back. I think it was because I was trying to record stuff and I didn't want anyone knowing that I was recording them. Low key, I think. So I'm at the back of the bus. This guy literally comes all the way back there, sits in the seat like next to me, like across from me at the next row, and he leans over and he's like, hey, you smoke? And I'm like, I hate when people ask me about smoke. Like, what is it about me that looks like I just smoke? Like, when you see me, what about me just looks like, hey, I think she smokes? You know, like, what is it? Anyway, so this guy's like, hey, do you smoke? And I'm just like, yeah, like, what's up? And he was like, oh, you should take my number down, like I'm a plug. And I rolled my eyes. I'm like, bro, literally everyone says they're a plug. Like, do you know how many people want to trap? How many people want to be a plug these days? He was like, nah, I'm serious. This man unzips his little man fanny pack, pulls out like 2 or 3 G's, puts them in my hand, in the palm of my hand. And I'm just like, I smell it, because I'm like, what does he want me to do with these G's? Like, does he want me to just be like, ooh, and like put them in my pocket and finesse them? Or like, is he trying to get me to be like a customer? I'm so confused. So he puts the weed in my hand. I'm like, I smell it. But keep in mind, we're on the shuttle bus of students. It wasn't a lot of kids on the shuttle this day, thank the Lord. But sir, why are you pulling weed out and putting it in my hand? If anything would have went wrong, weed is still illegal in Texas. What if someone would have turned around and be like, ooh, it's weed back here? Then my ass is getting expended. My ass is over here getting suspended, getting expelled, whatever, getting arrested for having possession of weed on a student shuttle bus. Like, what? Like, no. So yeah, long story short, I end up getting his number because I'm just like, whatever, like, just to get him out my face, you know. So I get the number, but up until recently, I hit him up, or he hit me up, and he was like trying to hang out with me or something. And I was like, oh, like, did you want to smoke? And he was like, oh, I don't smoke. And I was like, you don't smoke? And he was like, nah, I don't smoke. And I was like, so you telling me that you don't smoke? I was like, that means that you're either allergic to smoking, because someone has told me that they're allergic to smoking before. You're either allergic to smoking or you're on probation. That's literally the only reason why you're a plug and you don't smoke. Has to be one of the two. He was like, yeah, I'm on probation. I'm like, LOL, of course. Like, in my head, of course you're on probation, sir. What? How are you trying to smoke with me and get with me, but you can't even smoke? Fast forward to like a week after this or whatever, this man hits me up again asking me if I want to smoke now. I said, I thought you couldn't smoke. He was like, I can now. So now you can a week later? Did you get off of probation? Were you almost off of probation and now you just got off? Or you just like, fuck it, I'll just get fake pee if I get tested or something by my PO? Like, what is it? I don't know. That's just crazy. Like, I didn't respond to him after that because I'm just like, sir, if you were so dead ass about your probation a few weeks ago, why are you hitting me up a week later talking about now you can smoke? Like, what changed in your mindset between, okay, I don't want to go to jail, and fuck it, I don't give a fuck if I go to jail or not? Like, what is wrong? All of that just to try to talk to a girl, like, it's not worth it, because at the end of the day, you're not cute to me. And I don't even know your real name. I hate people giving me their alias. I hate people giving me their fake name. What is your real name? What was the name that you were born with? When I meet people, do you think I like telling people that my name is Jarrell? No, because it's a boy name. And yes, people are going to say, no, I think it's unisex. I know a few girls with that name. You know me. I'm the only girl you know with that name. I can name right now 5 people that I know that have my name that are dudes, that are not women. So please don't say my name is unisex, because since I'm the only one that has it, that is not qualified to be a unisex name. Period. End of discussion. It's not. Yes, it's unique, but it's only unique because it's a boy's name that's given to a girl that's not unisex. That's the only reason why my name is unique. So if I can tell y'all my boy name, then why can't y'all tell me that y'all real name is Christian? Why can't y'all tell me that y'all real name is Jermaine? Why can't you tell me that your real name is Emmanuel? Like, why do I gotta get E-Money, D-Dog, C-Cat? Like, why do I have to get all these names? Like, what is your real name? Saga. What is Saga? When this man told me his name was Saga, I literally was thinking like Sonic the Hedgehog type, like Sega like type shit, collecting coins. Like that's what I thought. Y'all need to not be doing that. Y'all need to tell females y'all real name, because I'm not about to be talking to a dude and I only know his nickname. That's ridiculous. It's just so childish and so immature. Like, grow up and just tell what your real name is. When you go to a job interview and they ask you for your name, you're not going to tell them it's Sonic the Hedgehog. So don't do it now. Please. This is the real world. We're not doing that. This is college. Please give me a real name. I didn't ask for first and last, but please just give me a semi-decent real name. Thank you. Like, recently I was just talking to this one guy, and he was just talking to me about, like, you know, how he was a good guy and all this. And I hate when dudes just be like, oh, like, I'm not like that, I'm not like that. But then give it like 3-4 weeks, how they end up? They still ghosting you the same. They still playing you the same. Still acting the same. Still running the streets the same. Like, y'all are not loyal. Y'all are still dogs. Like, I don't care what y'all say or whatever y'all have to put in y'all's head to make y'all think that y'all are good people and that y'all are good men. But half of y'all are still trash. Like, a lot of y'all are still trash. I hate people using the excuse of them being like a laid-back person or them being a chill-ass nigga as for them to not be a dog-ass nigga. Like, you can still be a dog. You can still be a creep. You can still be a player and still consider yourself chill. Like, that don't have anything to do with it at all. Not one bit. And I really don't like that. And so I was just listening to him. Like, he was texting me, and I was like, LOL. I was like, talk is cheap, honey. Prove it. If you really want to do something to impress me and show me, then prove it. Let's see where you are in 3 weeks. Because when it comes to me, guys only talk to me for like 3 weeks to a month, max. People don't talk to me longer than that for some reason. Like, there's something about me to where once someone realizes that I'm really the way I am and like the real me, they back off a little bit. Like, when they first meet me, they think, oh, you're funny, you're cool, you're this, you're that. But then once you realize, oh, she got an attitude. Oh, she really act like this all the time. Oh, she really wasn't playing when she was saying that. Yeah, then you fall back a little bit. And I love it, because that just means that I haven't met the right type of person to handle me yet. But no, I mean, it's whatever. I don't really care. Like, my ex would do that all the time. Like, he would always complain about how his last girlfriend cheated on him with her ex-boyfriend and how that messed him up. And I used to tell him, like, well, you don't have to worry about me cheating on you. Like, I'm a loyal person, and I am. Like, that's the truth about me in a relationship. When I'm with the person, I'm loyal to them. That's that Scorpio energy. Like, we're going to be loyal to you to a fault. Once we're with you, we're with you. But this man ended up cheating on me with a completely different girl that I didn't even know about. Like, I thought he could have. It was another girl that he used to talk to, and he used to go over to her apartment at night and watch Grey's Anatomy until like 2 a.m. And she tried to kiss him, and he lied to me and didn't tell me. I thought he would have cheated on me with her, but he cheated on me with someone else I didn't even know about from his job. So I'm like, wow, you was really out here in these streets, weren't you? Like, I hate that. Like, all of y'all claim that y'all so traumatized by y'all ex, and y'all ex cheated on you and this, so that means that you want to cheat on your new girl? Y'all aren't any better than some of these females. Y'all so quick to dog out females and say that we trash and we belong to the streets, but we always taking y'all back after y'all cheat on us, after y'all do us wrong. How many times can a man cheat on a woman and she can take him back? But how many times can a woman cheat on the man and he take her back? Men can cheat on women all the time. They can cheat on us from the time we got with them to the time they die. And we'll still be like, you know what, I still loved him. He was still my man. Like, yeah, he used to cheat on me. Yeah, he used to be my ass girl, but that man loved me. But the minute you cheat on that man is like, oh, that bitch a hoe. She belonged to the streets. I never should have trusted that bum ass bitch. Like, y'all so quick to go off on us for cheating on y'all once. And we probably didn't even hook up with the dude, but y'all can full on have affairs and shit. But the minute we do something to hurt y'all feelings, y'all all butthurt. Like, dudes really be trying to dish it out, but they can't take it. Like, if we really got out here and treated y'all like how y'all treated us, y'all would be miserable. Y'all be sad. Y'all be in y'all feelings eating ice cream all the fucking time. So ridiculous to me. Like, y'all find out we might be talking to you and somebody else, but even though we not dating you, you find out maybe we texting another guy, and then y'all all of a sudden want to stop talking to us. But if I go through your phone and I see that you got like booty pics and you got like half shirt pics and you got like naked pics in your phone, and you just like, oh, that's nothing. Then what does it mean for me to be texting one other person, but you got whole naked people in your phone? Like, what? Make it make sense, Lord. Please, someone help me. Literally. Oh my gosh, I can't. Like, it's too much. Y'all are just so hypocritical that it bothers me, and I can't understand why anyone in their right mind would stay with someone that cheats on them, with someone that like treats them like they're nothing. Like, we deserve way better than that, way much more than that. And if that's you in your situation, I hope that you love yourself and that you realize that that nigga ain't shit and that you leave him. Period, point blank. And I mean every single word of every single sentence that I'm saying. But yeah, moving on past that, I just also want to say that I don't like friends with benefits. Like, I used to like friends with benefits when I was in high school, and I was like, oh, I don't think I want a boyfriend. Like, I'm too young for a boyfriend. Maybe just like a little friend or something we can like kiss on the side. That's what I think of when I hear friends with benefits. Literal friends with benefits. But lately, people have been trying to approach me with these friends with benefits type relationships, but I'm like, you're not even my friend. How are we going to be friends with benefits? Like, y'all dudes really be out here trying to skip the whole friend parts, trying to get straight to the benefits. Like I don't get that. People be swearing, oh, I want to get to know you. I want to know more about you as you trying to caress my leg, as you trying to touch on my butt. Like, you do not need to feel around. You are not blind. You do not need to feel stuff and do all of that in order to get a sense of what it is. You can ask me and we can have a conversation, adult to adult, if you want to get to know me that bad. But I'm like, I don't want to be friends with benefits, because when you tell me friends with benefits, what I hear is you kind of just want someone that you can play with on the side, and you don't have to have any obligations to. You don't have to treat right. You don't have to text back. You don't have to take out. You don't have to treat like they're a person that's important to you. You just want somebody that's going to be on the sidelines and that's going to be there when you're ready to get it on, when you're ready to do what you want to do. But when they need you, you don't want to be around. And some guy told me that the other day, like, he was like, yeah, I'm really not trying to like be with anyone. Like, I don't want a relationship. I kind of just want someone I can like hook up with and like smoke and watch TV and chill. And I told him, well, sir, if that's what you're looking for, you're literally in the wrong place, and I'm so sorry for you. Like, because that is not what I'm here to offer at all, not one bit. I told him this, but I guess it went, you know how it go with guys, one ear out the other ear. It just was like, whoom, he didn't hear it. He didn't hear it, but I know it came out my mouth, so whatever. I just don't like that. Like, you can't be friends with benefits with someone that you're not friends with. Because in order for me to give you benefits, I want to feel comfortable with you. Like, y'all can't just be meeting a girl for the first time and think she cool and then automatically think that y'all are friends and think that next after that y'all can automatically have benefits. Like, do you know how long it takes me to become comfortable with a person? Like, genuinely comfortable with a person. I'm literally like so reserved. It takes me a minute before I'm like comfortable with people. Especially with guys, because I just feel like all of them are going to try to play me, or all of them are going to hurt me in some type of way. So I'm really more reserved when it comes to them. But if you really wanted to get to know me, you would try to get to know me outside of just like smoking with me, outside of trying to like cuddle with me, trying to be like, oh, trying to touch me. Like, that's not getting to know me. And that's really a big turnoff to me. Why do you really want to hang out with me? Why do you really want to talk to me? Like, what do you want from me? What are you expecting from me? Are you expecting for me to just hook up with you? Or are you expecting for me to be like a person that you can really talk to, a person that you can come to, like a person you can have a relationship with and you can build? Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm not in a rush for a relationship right now. I'm just looking for someone I can be comfortable with, someone I can feel like I can be me with, and someone I feel like will support me, and someone that's real cute and I can kiss on them and hug on them when I want to. I'm not into you trying to just come over here and hook up with me and then leave and then don't talk to me again for like another 2 weeks, and then I find you talking to another girl. Like, I don't want that. Because dudes love to do stuff like that and be like, oh, well, we weren't really talking. We weren't in a relationship. then why were you pursuing me this whole time? Why were you doing all of this stuff to make me think that you wanted to be with me if you knew you didn't? Because y'all know girls are more emotional than y'all. Y'all know girls get attached. So don't be feeding girls lies. Don't be feeding us dreams like you want to be with us, like you see a future with us, when you really know in 2-3 weeks you're going to dog us out the second we make you mad. The second you don't think that we riding for you as hard as we could. The second you think that we don't like you as much. Like, don't do that, because girls stick around for y'all when y'all make mistakes and y'all do us wrong. So y'all should stick around for us when we do things that are wrong, when it takes us a little bit more time to get comfortable and adjusted. And I don't like that. Another thing that really bothers me a lot is when dudes use the excuse of having like a really high sex drive to try to get you to like have sex with them and stuff. And that just really like blows my mind, because I thought maybe it was just like, you know, a 1 or 2 guy thing, but I think all of them say that. Because literally I could just be talking to a person and they'll be like, oh yeah, like I'm not interested in that, I just want to have sex, blah blah blah. And I'm like, honestly, I don't really care to have sex. It's not something I'm really into. I don't really give a fuck right now at the moment. And they'd be like, oh my God, I don't see how you can do that. Like, I have to have sex. Like, my sex drive is so high. And then they love to hit you with that, my sex drive is so high, I swear I'm getting punished for this. And like, oh my God, it's so miserable. Like, shut up. Your sex drive is not high. You just want to have sex with any and everything walking around here. That's really the truth. You were born a virgin. I'm pretty sure you went a really long time before you had sex. So you can go that same amount of time again without having sex again. So the whole high sex drive thing, please kill it with me, because that does not fly here. I really could care less. If your sex drive is high, then you should look into ways to get that taken care of. Whatever you think that will be. I'm not going to suggest anything or promote anything, but whichever way you think that will help you. Don't make that my problem that you got a high sex drive and you ain't having sex. Take that up with someone that want to have sex with you. Like, honey, because it's not me. You're barking up the wrong tree. Just admit that you only want to have sex and that's it. Be honest. Like, if you were honest and you said, you know what, I don't want a relationship, I just want to have sex with you and that's it, I would say, you know what, I appreciate you for being honest. At this point in time, I am not on that same wave. I cannot, provide you with those privileges. But I wish you the best of luck in your endeavor, and I hope you get that figured out. That's what I'm going to say. But don't expect for me to be like, all right, bet, like, what you trying to do? Like, that's not my life. So getting to know me doesn't include asking me what my type is. Like, you asking me what kind of guy I'm looking for, what I'm interested in, that's not getting to know me either. It doesn't matter what my type is, because you asking me what my type is doesn't help you in any type of way, because in order for you to know my type, you need to be around me. And I was like, and if you were my type, and if you were really the type of person that was meant for me, you wouldn't have to ask me what my type is, because you would already probably be checking those boxes without even knowing it. You're not it at all. And he better be lucky I didn't straight up tell him that to his face. Like, you're not my type. If you just want to be honest, it's not you. But since I'm a nice person, I don't say that to their face. I go and make videos about it on YouTube. If you watch this video, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel in the first place. But just know that you can't be around here asking me what my type is. I had already said I'm not looking for a relationship or anything in general, so that means I don't have a type. That means my type is Jesus. Jesus is my type. Jesus is my man. Emmanuel. Literally. If you're not him, I don't want you right now. Because anything outside of him is less than. And at this point, he has taught me that I should not be settling for less than. And until the right person comes along and he sends them himself and he tells me, Rel, this is your man, I will not be accepting any mediocre guys. No more, no mas, no. In 2K20, we're not doing it. At all. At all. Because literally, y'all, I just met this guy in person last week. Literally met him in person last week for the first time. We chilled, we smoked, and I guess we hit it off cool. And he was like, oh yeah, like I like you, whatever. Like I want to hang out with you again, blah, blah, blah. Swearing up and down, he gonna treat me right. And I'm like, how you know you gonna treat me right and you only met me once? Like, you don't know me. You just met me one time. You don't know what I was on that day when I met you. my whole other personality can jump out on you any other day, and you can be like, wow, I'm not with the shit. Dating me is like dating 4 different girls. No crazy shit though. Because I feel like that's so true. Like, I'm so like, like to where I feel like I'm not the same every day. My mood is not the same every day. Sometimes you'll get me and I'm great and I'm happy and I'm sparkly. Some days you'll get me and I'm like sad and I don't really give a fuck. Some days you'll get me and I'm real sassy. Some days I'm real nice. Like, I'm different people. And not to say that I'm crazy, but I'm just saying, like, how do you know you're going to like me in a few weeks? Because realistically, no one likes me that long. Not even trying to shit on myself and say it's something wrong with me, but I'm just saying I'm cute and I'm feisty. People like that about me. They think it's really attractive until they realize that I don't tone it down and I'm always kind of like that all the time. And then they realize, oh, maybe it's not cute anymore. Maybe this is like actually annoying and maybe she just has a short fuse and I'm tired of her going off on me all the time. I don't think I want to deal with her. And I give it a good month, max. I don't know what it is about 1 month. But after 1 month, it's done. Because every time a guy leaves me or I leave that guy, they always back in my phone texting me like, oh, I miss you. Oh, I wish we were still together. Oh, I miss these moments. Yeah, because I'm a bomb chick. Like, I'm a good person in a relationship. And once you lose me, you realize that you really missed out being stupid. And once I'm gone because I'm like, you did what you did. There's no coming back from that. Like, I'm not still mad at you. I can forgive you or we can still be friends, but don't ever try to get back with me the same because the love is gone. Once the love is gone with me, there's no returning. I'm like cold-hearted once it comes to that. Like, I'm so loving and embracive when I'm with you, but when I'm against you, when you're not on my side, you might as well be dead to me. Literally. Like, literally might as well be dead because I don't see you anymore. I don't know who you are. Which is so crazy because I think I'm finally in a situation where, like, I can finally move on and actually, like, stop being so pressed about my ex-boyfriend and his girlfriend. Because, okay, so long story short, my ex lives in these apartments. He lives in these apartments, right? And sometimes his girlfriend comes to visit him. And at the beginning of the year when I first moved in, I was seeing them a lot. Like, I was always seeing them around this apartment. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so tired of seeing them. Like, it would make me so uncomfortable to see them, you know? And I would just really hate it. Friday night, I came in, pulled up, and it was late. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I pull up, and I noticed that there's this car pulling up behind me in the parking garage that looks familiar, but I don't think anything of it. You know, I'm just like chilling. And so I park my car and whatever, and I get out. And as I walk into the door, I noticed this is my ex's girlfriend and that she was coming over to visit him. But I was like, I didn't even notice that it was her. Like, that's the thing. Like, I literally didn't see her. Like, I saw her in the flesh, but I didn't know who she was. I didn't see her. Like, partially because I only recognize what she looks like when she's with him sometimes. But at the same time, I think I was just so unbothered by her presence that even though standing next to her, talking to her, I had no feelings at all. Like, she just seemed like another random person to me. I'm glad that I'm finally over it. And I'm glad that I'm at a place where I'm, like, at peace. And that I can, like, say I've all the way moved on. Like, even though I still reference him in my videos, I'm not mad. I don't have any, like, bit of anger. Like, anytime I address the situation or talk about it, it's literally just for talk. But there's no hostility in my heart for him. There's no anger towards him anymore. Like, I've grown up and I no longer, sweat it like that. It's just seeing them had always disrupted me because I felt like I had moved past it, so I didn't want to be seeing them still. Like, okay, I accept y'all together and I accept the situation, but I don't want to be seeing it in my face all the time. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe and show me all the love that you can. I really appreciate it. Next videos are coming soon, hopefully. I got to work on them. Let me know what y'all would like to see from me, too. Comment and hit me up on Twitter and all that. I'm going to plug my social medias in the description. So y'all can follow me on my socials if y'all would like to. I would really like it because I like when people follow me. I'm trying to get my following up because it's really small. But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all. And I can't wait to see y'all for my next video. Thank you.